What up, family? Rapper Jose Guapo got to say, when this situation came across my radar, fam, I just thought of pretty ignorance. And what I mean by pretty ignorance is people that have seen the other side and still want to play in the street game. I don't know exactly what inspired individuals, because I know me coming up in the hood before we get into details, and the people that's around me, we was all trying to make it out. It wasn't no coming back if we make it out. It's just like now with me having the opportunity, it ain't no going back to the hood doing the same thing that I've been doing, because you're going to keep getting the same results. And I know that sound lame, but it's real. Now, once you have this image for people, which I speak on all the time, it's hard for you to take a loss, even in the hip hop game. It will have you do a Fetty Wap move, like what my man just got into. And this situation is real on his end. And due to the circumstances found, due to the reports on how they talking about this situation, they really was watching homie and want him off the road. And believe it or not, a lot of these artists found that got these deals and different stuff like that, and you got a third eye on you with the people, and that what happened on this situation. And they third eye was at the trap house. They got Jose Guapo and about 7 more individuals found, from methamphetamines, pills, guns. It's like 10K in cash in there, and they speaking on him almost like the ringleader of what's going on. Now, one would think, if I'm in the position like, fam, what am I doing in the trap house? The report said it exactly like that. The trap house. Ain't nothing gangster, family, about sacrificing your career, who you is, family, all these different things for other people to look at you in a certain light, because that's what all these situations be. And I used to be in that same bracket a little bit, but I always had the conscience, fam, to know if I get a chance to make it up out of this thing, I'm gonna stay up out of this thing, fam. What is hip hop? What is it really right now? Let's talk about that, fam. You got thousands of different artists. You got so many artists with deals and different followings, fam, and the money is so spread. I remember, back in the prime of hip hop, which them artists wasn't getting good deals, also a lot of them, but you had more bosses like a Rick Ross or still like a Gucci Man or a guy that all in that era, fam. It was an era of hip hop artists breathing other artists and making them, come up, being real bosses with it. Now it seems like these 360 deals that these artists is getting, they plan to be bosses, but they can't even help they homie that's around them, fam. They falling out with the people that's they been cool with, or the security around them that supposed to be riding for them, because they can't pay them like talking about, or treat them like talking about, fam. What's the use of signing a deal? You feel me? And they ain't gonna give you no financial advice with it anyway, but what's the use of signing the deal, family, and it's not life-changing? I know a lot of artists that say that's independent, like, I'm not, man, I'm doing that right now. You got to come on with it. And that's a fact. Don't sign a deal, these 360, if it's not life-changing, if it's not going to put you in, and I imagine, because the way Guapo, where it looked like he was really getting it. He was on the scene with it. These images, these pictures, these videos, You know, the clout that we see these individuals having, fam, one may think, and that's what the machine is all about, just clout now. These labels is using, they just bringing clout to your name. The bag really ain't even there. And I want these subscribers, the people in the world to know that want to be rappers and do all these different things. It's a catch-22. It's a flip side to everything. Usually, if some seem too sweet, it's too sweet. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it is in this hip-hop game. They not giving artists deals no more like they did Birdman and Master P. You notice that? The last artist that came up in the game that was trying to do it like that was Dolph. That's why everybody was pretty much in love with Dolph. They liked his hustle. The way that he was doing it. He was the only artist that was making noise independent like he was doing, fam. And was saying, if they give me a bag, it got to be one of them Birdman deals or it got to be one of them Master P deals. The artist in today's time is right now artists. Meaning, you finna give me 50,000 right now, I take it right now with a big, just like Glorilla. She could have stayed independent. I can go on and on. When you got a hit record like that that's in the streets, you can go get your own bag off of it. It's no use to signing to nobody, fam. You feel what I'm saying? And by this game being demonic like it is, let's keep that all the way real. By this game being voodoo hip hop, you know what I call it. If you don't transition to the business side of the game, if you don't get into other avenues, I don't care if it's a wing stop like Rick Ross, whatever the case might be, that hip hop money gonna wear out. That show money gonna slow up. And it had to slow up for Guapo. I don't care what type of image an individual had. Can you imagine? He's just sitting in the trap house, man. In the trap house. These are star artists in the trap house, fam. You understand what I'm saying? People want to be from the hood so bad. People want to do hood things so bad until they shut the hood down on you, fam, and don't let that jump up no more. Meaning they close them jail doors and give you 40 years. A lot of y'all, that's what it's going to take for you to see what's really real. It's not about other people. It's about your family, fam. It's not about the surface, fam. It's about your spirit. You can have money, but if your spirit ain't right, your mental health ain't right. You gotta pray for mental health, fam. You gotta pray to keep the money when you get it. A lot of these individuals getting these deals like Guapo, they don't know how to keep that money, man. They don't know how to invest it and put it into other things to make that money work. They just take it right back to the streets. This is the only resort that individuals know. And I was that same way. And I'm not knocking nobody coming from the hood that's, in the streets. And you got to feed your family and get it how you live. But I am knocking the ones that have had the opportunity, fam, to do these things, have done these things, and let greed take over. Let imagery take over. All these different things. And one thinking about yourself and the people that's really around you, family. And that's the situation. I will keep y'all updated on it, though. But make sure you hit that like button, family. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.